younger, I lived somewhere where no one cared about me. And I'm saying as far as race. I was a young black girl who was raised by a single black mother. I just always had a mindset for goals and achievements I wanted to do. So moving from down south was a big opportunity. During my time, there were things I didn't know when I was younger. Slavery, yes. Slavery. Slavery played a big part in things I learned in my life. Going through what I had to go through to become a strong woman at a young age was very painful, and it took a lot of responsibility. It was kind of like holding a hot rock in your hand while looking at someone to throw it at. It was seeing my mother become a strong woman with me and my other siblings, 11 of them. She did a pretty good job. At times, I think back on how far I've gotten and done for my family. But let me tell you, and I hope you're listening, it was the best thing. Coming from hell and going into the gates of heaven was the best thing ever. It takes people to walk into your shoes before they can judge the size. The struggle was a ride. No one will understand the struggle I went through. Do we have time for a quick story? Going to pick cotton one day and telling everybody that I wouldn't be here the next day because I was getting a train ticket to Washington, D.C. No one would believe me, but I'm assuming when I wasn't there the next day, they surely believed me. Moving to Washington, D.C. at the age of 11, leaving all my family and all my siblings who I assist basically my whole entire life was the hardest thing. But good things came out of it. I knew that moving to D.C. at such a young age would benefit me and my family. I had to do a lot of things to make it on my own as far as job and living wise. Lying on applications to get local jobs and to get my own apartment to live was the most hardest thing in the world. I just knew this would benefit me. And damn if it didn't. I ended up having 2 kids, but that did not stop me from what I had moved from North Carolina to accomplish. Once I went to school, I went to college and got a government job. I ended up retiring from working with the government building for over many years, and now I live back in North Carolina with 2 houses and a husband. The lesson I want my audience to learn about is knowing how to learn from their mistakes and overcoming obstacles. The things I have done has made me a stronger person and has put me where I am right now. A strong, independent woman, retired and living and loving life. I've learned a lot of things. I've seen struggles and been through some throughout my whole entire life. And to end up right here, never give up and don't always look at the negative.